and how strong that video performs. So we look at 4 simple things. We love a checklist here. We got lots of checklists for you. So the 4 simple things. Number 1, how original your content is. Number 2, how long people actually watch it. Number 3, how much they engage with it. So think likes, comments, shares, saves. And 4, whether it matches what people are searching for right now. So you want that search relevance, that search value. The better your video does in these 4 areas, the bigger your payout. It's that simple. So the standard reward is what you earn based on video performance. And then the additional reward is a bonus for hitting that higher quality bar. To unlock that additional reward, your video needs 3 things. First, it's well crafted. So we want clean audio, good lighting, a clear story arc. Second, it's engaging. So it really pulls people in and invites that interaction and conversation. And 3, it's specialized. So it shows your unique perspective, your niche, or expertise. Think of additional rewards as a quality bonus stacked on top of your regular earnings. And no, this isn't about fancy equipment. It's about clarity, story, and value. And we actually have a creator here with us to shed some light on how to grow your payouts. He has found some incredible success with the additional reward in CRP, and he is here to share his tips today. Frank Michael Smith is a talented creator and entrepreneur, known for his storytelling and his unique perspective on the sports world. Through both his content and his ventures, Frank blends creativity, strategy, sports, and culture to engage millions of fans daily. Please join me in welcoming Frank.
Hey everyone, it's great to be here. I'm Frank Michael Smith. I've been making videos since way back in 2008, but as soon as I watched my first TikTok, I knew the app was going to be a game changer. Since I was working in sports media at the time and had a background in video production, I understood that if I was going to learn how to make the most of the platform, I had to start by posting my own content. Now, what really stood out to me about TikTok was the fast-paced style of the videos. They just instantly pull you in and keep you watching. As a sports guy, I'd spent a lot of time consuming these long, in-depth sports videos on other platforms, and my theory was, if I can make something more concise and entertaining to fit that TikTok style, then people might be into it. So I started with a really simple idea. It was just me talking to the camera, telling evergreen sports stories, with a little bit of B-roll here and there. The production was super bare bones. Just me, my phone, some natural lighting, and a cheap microphone. Now, I've tried a lot of projects in my life, but I've never had anything succeed quicker. The first video got around 80,000 views, and I had 0 followers at that point. I was shocked. Everything was driven by organic discovery. I was like, wow, this is amazing. I should probably do this every day. So I did. Each day I wrote a new story in a similar format. I honed my skills, and most importantly, stayed consistent. Pretty soon, these videos were getting millions of views within a couple months, and I was actually able to leave my job to focus on my content career and become a full-time creator. The core remains the same. It is sports storytelling. My goal is to make these videos as tight and engaging as possible so that my viewers know I'm not going to waste their time and they're going to learn something in the process. As soon as I could, I got involved in the Creator Rewards program. But when it was updated to include the additional reward, that's what really changed the game for me and a lot of other creators. It was instantly like, wow, this is real now. You can actually make a living from creating content. I was pretty floored, and it continues to get better. Now, you heard Marissa mention in her presentation that your content needs to be well-crafted, engaging, and specialized to get that additional reward. Obviously, I'm all about sports, so I already had the specialized part covered, and I work very hard to make sure every video is high quality. And through it all, I would say my key to success here in the program is how I make engaging content. That really comes down to the topics I choose. You have to truly care about what you're creating because that passion is what's going to make your content stand out. I always have my finger on the pulse of the sports world, so I can understand whether or not a topic is going to be interesting or not. I'm watching games every night, reading newsletters in the morning, and following other creators in my niche for inspiration. You need to totally immerse yourself to find the right stories. Now, a great hook is going to be helpful, of course, but if you focus on telling a good story, that's what's going to connect with people at the end of the day. I honestly think, out of all the tools, the best tool is the For You feed itself. If you're interested in making content in a specific niche, you need to study other videos in that category. Search for videos in that niche. Follow the creators you admire, and fill up your feed with the kind of videos that you want to make. That way, every single time you scroll, you're actually learning what works and what doesn't. And look, I know you might think, this is all easy for you to say, you've got a whole team behind you, but I was a one-man show for my first 200 videos. It is definitely possible. The key is to do it every day. Content creation is a skill, just like anything else. And repetition is what's going to make you better. Now, I sometimes look back at my old videos and cringe, but it's cool to see how much I've improved. You have to be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself, and allow yourself some room to grow. Here's the thing. The sharper your skills, the more you're going to earn from the additional reward. Over time, it might make it possible to get that new car or a bigger apartment. I've decided to invest that money back into my content, grow my brand, and take on more opportunities on and off the app. If you don't know where to start, my best advice here is to not overthink it. Choose something you're truly passionate about, not something you think will be popular, and just start creating. I've seen super niche creators be incredibly successful in the program, so it is really up to you. With TikTok's reach, there's always going to be other people who are as interested in what you have to say. It doesn't matter how many followers you have. Treat your content career like a professional, and TikTok can have a huge impact on your life. It certainly has on mine. You should give it your all, and you might be surprised where the journey takes you. It's been an honor speaking with you all here. Thank you so much, and back to Marissa.